think I brought a fly in with me. I'm sorry. Hi, Michael. Well, this is a cute house.
Thank you.
So cute. Your dining room. And is Michael going to join us when he gets off work?
He is. He
Do I
should
just
be home in a little bit.
Okay, so this is your kitchen.
Yep.
And you did a subway tile. All right, so let's walk through each room. Tell me what you like that you've done that you just love and you don't want to change. And then tell me what you feel like is missing.
The entryway.
Oh, sure. Let me just hold it for you.
Michael's
look
home.
who's home. Daddy's here.
Big Michael.
Hey, Michael.
Hey.
Aw.
Who's that? It's Dada.
Oh, go see the daddy. Some of
It's
you,
like somebody brought an expensive purse, Dada.
some of you know that Angela has actually worked for Ken Woven and for me since we moved to Tulsa. She was our first hire here in Tulsa, and she's amazing. 2 years ago, these guys took me camping. We had a good time, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael is quite the camper. Let's
Are
take
you
a
hungry?
Yeah, right? No. I do
Do you
not.
wanna-
He fed me, are you ready? Bull's balls. Why would you do that?
Yeah. And today, I'm just kidding. We
No.
don't have anything prepared today.
Okay, good, because I wouldn't eat it anyway, so I wouldn't want you to waste your time. I do not trust you. I think this coffee bar over here is adorable. Really cute, and you styled it. It's totally your style, isn't it? Right?
Yeah, you want to know my style?
Yeah, what is
look
your style?
at that.
I know.
Right there. Don't look at everything, but look at that.
Yes,
I'm
it's
in-
very
I'm in
much a
autumn.
Ken Woven color palette, which
It's how I got the job.
I think
Let's be
so.
real.
I mean, you were actually, maybe we fashioned Ken Woven after you. That's how it happened. And how would you describe your style? Have you taken the style quiz?
I have.
And what did you come out?
I always get Scandinavian as my number one. Love that. And then I usually get boho, which I like boho texture. Like you'll see, I have plenty of texture that's boho, but I don't have like colors and crazy things like that.
You have that neutral boho. Yeah, so boho and Scandi. Okay, well, you're not alone. That's a very, very popular look in your age group especially.
Living room, same window treatments. Could use some zhuzhing.
Yeah.
And then we don't have art in here. You know, that's something that I end up putting something up on the holidays to feel like, oh, we've done something, and then it stays there for longer than it should.
Right.
And I don't have.
So this went down when this got finished? Is that what you're saying? You just took the ho, ho, ho down?
I just took Michael's birthday sign down. And this wall, well, we're definitely going to be hiding cords no matter what room we pick.
I'm so glad you said that. I'm like, does she watch my videos? I really like this wall. It is a vaulted wall, which is always a challenge, and you have painted it an accent color, but it is the smallest wall in the entire living room, and yet it has the most going on. So tell me about this.
This is where I know our audience is going to relate, because I fall prey to the same things that they sometimes do. This wall back here, huge, massive, it's intimidating.
Yeah.
And so I honed in on this as soon as we moved in. I'm like, well, I know what to do there, and I just did it.
Right.
Sort of. You'll see these two photos, they need to be replaced. That was what was behind it. Anyway.
So that's your concept, is that these could be photos that could be changed out with time.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is a narrow door.
You know, I knew you would notice that. No one else would see it because you don't walk in perfectly straight on this wall, but it's much more narrower than that.
It's narrow for a bathroom door.
It's because they tried to fit the tub in there and then still get these at the same place.
Interesting. So I love that you put your headboard on the window wall. Okay, so what about the bassinet? Is that a must stay?
No.
So maybe, do you have a place you could put that?
Attic.
Do you have an attic?
We have a small attic.
Well,
It's
that's a
mostly
small.
Christmas stuff.
That's
up
a
there.
small. Whoosie, what's it? Okay.
It's pretty heavy.
Speaking of small, your nightstands. super tiny.
Wimpy, as someone might say.
Wimpy.
Lamps.
And your lamps.
Wimpy.
Oh my gosh. And you've got window treatments. See, these have the grommets. And your bed is smashed up against them. I bet it didn't start that way. I bet it's moved.
The headboard actually wasn't here at first. We did not have a headboard.
Is this a water bed?
No.
I mean, can you pull it out? It got here later, so you just shoved it back and smashed the curtains.
The frame wasn't with the headboard. Like, we got a frame.
And then when the headboard came, you didn't want to move the frame.
Well, we didn't attach it to the frame.
Oh.
Does that make sense?
So we've got some DIYs. Yeah, perfect. Okay, well, we'll do that.
Love the mirror. I do want to maybe bring in more like the black stained wood.
Is that stained wood or is that metal?
It's wood. And that would bring in a little more of Michael's style too.
Right. We have the same issue of the TV being too high. Now, what is this?
It's a little heater.
Does it actually work as a heater?
Yeah.
Have you used it much lately? Because it's about 110 degrees out.
Not lately. No, not at all.
What if we moved the larger TV in here and this smaller TV out there? Would he hate that?
I don't know.
It's a good thing he had to take the baby, because then you and we don't. Yeah. How about painting out the HVAC?
Yeah.
The vents, same color as your walls. And then it looks like you have some art. These are nice pieces.
Yes, this is another one of those things, like projects unfinished. I love those. I love the color.
Yeah.
I would have liked to stick them there or something, but they just didn't quite fit unless I were to only use one or turn them or something. But I do need some other piece of furniture in here. This dresser's wimpy, even though you don't usually use that for dressers. This is wimpy. We need a different dresser, but we also need like a chest of drawers.
Both?
Something.
Can't we just do
but
a
if you're
long
bringing
one?
the big TV in,
If we did a long one here, or two next to each other, then dropped the TV down, but put the large one here, then put this one in the living room. All right, let's go on into the baby's room.
Yep, one more room.
This way? You show me the way. Okay, so you have a boob light in here. Yeah. And we like that. So you must have, obviously, you chose the paint color in here. And it's
agreeable gray.
Agreeable gray.
Agreeable gray.
Oh, that's a nice name. I would have bought it just for that.
Those were Michael's when he was a baby.
Big Michael?
Big Michael. Not
wow.
Little Michael's.
Oh, that is so cute. And then this is what, of course, the little babies wear today. Yeah. Back in the day, they wore these. Okay, tell me what you love about this room. I know this was something you wanted to get done before he was born, and then he came a little bit early.
Yeah.
And so,
my vision for it changed. I wanted to do like a wall treatment and all the things, but that didn't quite happen. And that's okay. I think in here, though, really, if I just hung up art, it would feel complete at that point. There's not window treatments, but that's okay for this season of life.
Hey, Michael. Hey, has your wife made you a delicious dinner?
Probably.
Because I bet that would go down real good right now.
She wants to get rid of your TV. I'm just going to give it to you straight.
I did that.
You did?
I said
this will soften the blow.
It's too big for the room.
Well, it's not that it's too big for the room. It's too big for the piece of furniture underneath of it. What if we took this television here and we moved it into your bedroom, and we took the television that's in your bedroom and we put it in here, and we lower it? We've gone through the house, we've looked at all the rooms, and Angela has prioritized the rooms that mean the most to her, and they are in this order: this room, that room, that room. So here's what I did, you guys. I stopped at the Home Goods and I just took some video on my phone. So I think if we can, if I can show you the videos I took, and just to get your reaction, so you can show me, yeah, that's my style, or no, not that, okay? Because if I'm gonna go shopping by myself, so I'm willing to spend that day, a day shopping, and then coming back here and putting this all together. However, there may be some things like, for example, the television. And at the same time that you put the new TV in, you could make sure that you open a hole in the drywall to drop the cords down so that we don't have to see the cords. Those are unsightly cords, okay? You know what I'm saying?
I do like the shape of them. It's modern.
And the color's better. The other one seemed a little mustard.
A little orangey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you like these?
Yeah,
Michael,
they're okay.
can we get some enthusiasm, please?
Go get your thing.
Do you have a zapper?
Rebecca needs to see this.
Where's the
It's
zapper?
under, on the sound bar.
What is that? Oh! Wow.
Okay, now let's find the other fly so Rebecca can use it.
All right, Michael, little Michael, big Michael, thank you so much for spending this time with me this evening. And sorry we ended up doing this right at dinner time. That's always a tough one, but thank you for letting me come. And I'll see what I come up with, and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
And I think, did he say goodbye?
He did.
And not a moment too soon, he says. I think it's safe to say it's time for some new pillows, Angela. Definitely not.
Cause you just got hurt. I kinda feel bad, but there's candy in the dirt. Digging up my sunshine, taking the heat.
Okay, I'm having a miracle moment here. This is Mike. We are at Big Lots, you guys. I've never been to Big Lots before, but someone said that's where you gotta go to find the nightstands. And I found this. It's really it's a closeout sale. It's a beautiful nightstand. So, Mike here tells me he's a genius with furniture Tetris. And yeah, we're having to put everything out. But he's gonna make this work, all right? So this is the challenge. Let's see if Mike can do it.
Can't stop me now. I'm a black cat, can't burn me out. Ooh, can't stop me.
You ready?
Thank you so
welcome. You have a
much.
great
It
day.
was nice meeting you. Wow.
Don't stop. Don't stop.
Anastasia, looks like they've taken out the nightstands, which is great. What I forgot to have them do is pull this bed out, because we're gonna need that. The electricians are gonna be here pretty soon.
Okay.
Take all the bedding off, and I wanna wash it.
Okay.
And I wanna wash the window treatments.
My name's Michael too.
Michael.
Michael.
Oh my. So Mike, in addition to moving this, we need to have this attached.
Mm-hmm.
We bought this really beautiful, luxurious memory foam, and it's 3 inches thick, super comfy, but it comes with a tag attached. And if you try to pull the tag off, look what it does. It puts a hole in it. So I tried it over here too, and it's so frustrating. So I figured out, you know what, if I use a blow dryer, it'll loosen up that adhesive. Anastasia just pointed out that maybe it's illegal to take this tag off. Somebody tell me, who comes to people's houses, lifts up their sheets, and then hauls them into jail because they took the label off? Come on. Taping off the walls so we don't get any of the new color on the other walls. And one of the things I've asked you guys to do is to take these vents down, because as you can see, they're still white. They're not painted the color of the ceiling and the walls, so I'm going to fix that today. Did I get it? My favorite part of this whole thing is Kiki pants. Now, I don't know if I've ever told you guys about them, but I am an absolute snob for good sheets, and Kiki pants is my favorite. So we ordered a box of things from them, and I can tell you I am so excited. It includes pajamas. So Kiki Pants is actually a company that started off making children's clothing, and it's so soft and so incredible that they actually started making sheets. Ever since I tried the Kiki Pants sheets, I've probably bought 24 sets. I actually take them with me when I travel because I don't like the sheets. Not so much in a guest room, you know, you don't want to make people feel bad, but in a hotel room, I change them out with my Kiki Pants sheets, and I tell the housekeepers, don't take these with you, they're mine. So one of the things that the electricians are doing here is they're installing a clock outlet. And the reason for that is it reseeds into the wall, and you can actually put a plug on that. And that way all of your cords are hidden, and we won't have all those nasty cords running down between the TV and the cabinet below it.
Not to be on the video.
Here, I'll get like side. How's that? There we go.
Now on this back wall, I wanted it to be an accent wall. So I wanted it to be a rich, deep, kind of a muddy, almost slightly gray, slightly brown look and color so that everything else will bounce off of it. The first paint color I selected, it looked great on the card, but once we put it on the wall, it turned gold and it did not look good. So we started with that first coat that was very gold, and then we moved to this. Now, the problem is when the light is coming in on you, it's very hard to see. So I'm gonna show you by putting a spotlight here on this wall. Do you see how these areas here are kind of mottled or muddled? And as we go up, you see lighter spots that just did not take the paint with the roller brush as well as other things. So we're gonna go back through, and I'm gonna say that anytime you do a super dark color, like what I've done here, you'll be lucky to get away with just 2 coats. We're gonna add a 3rd coat to this wall, and then it will be perfect. The moment of truth. Yeah, got some touch-up to do. We have a situation. This is the 1 can of touch-up paint they have, of the paint that's used on the ceiling and in the rest of the room, in the bedroom, actually the rest of the house. But as you can see, it has seen its better days. So I was opening it and saw that inside, the lid here has become full of rust. It's rusted because it's gotten wet, and that has tainted the paint. But this paint is so important and valuable because if we're going to be doing touch-ups, you really need to use the exact same paint that was used on the walls. So the guy at Sherwin Williams told me about this really cool way to get rid of the rust that's inside the paint now. He said, don't worry about it, just stir it up real good. Even if the rust gets in the paint even more, do that. So I'm doing that. And then he gave me a clean quart size, because there's not a ton of paint in here. And he said to fill this little, it's a little net strainer. Once you've let it settle in there a little bit, you're supposed to raise it up. You let it sieve through, and he says you kind of like milk it. So I love these sheets. I love these pillowcases from Kiki Pants, and I personally ironed all of my pillowcases, number 1, the top sheet on my bed, and sometimes even the fitted sheet. Try an experiment. Try ironing your top sheet and your pillowcases at the very minimum. And let me know, come back to this video and leave me a comment. Did you absolutely love it? Because to me, it is the most luxury thing you can do for yourself when you go to bed at night, is to slip under these freshly pressed and washed sheets. Oh, it's heaven. Rico, thank you so much. I couldn't believe you. I reached out to you at like almost 11 o'clock last night.
Okay.
I said, Please, can you do me a miracle? Oh, thank you for coming. Thank you. You be the window, and I'll be the puller. Ah! So if I want this to be 2 inches down from here to here, you've got 1 inch where the top of this is. One of the things that's going to make a huge difference now from what it was like before, first off, same curtains that we had before, much more beefy rods, but what we did was we extended the rod out further so the window treatments are less on the windows and more on the walls. And the biggest thing, we have attached the headboard to the bed so that the headboard can come out, I'd say that's probably 6 or 7 inches away from the wall and no longer crush the window treatments. So I have learned so many valuable things throughout this project for Angela. Number one, my videographer, Caleb, is bilingual. And secondly, he knows how to iron, huh? Trilingual. Plus, he has really long arms. So I'm going to become the videographer, and he's going to become the designer. Okay, to your right. There you go. Go up. Yeah, 16 from the ceiling, center to center. Okay. The space here is 3 3/4. Right up. Up. Right there. So we're going to put the Kiki Pants sheet on. Okay, come on in. Welcome to your new bedroom. Wow. Whoa. Do you like it?
Rebecca, you blew the budget. When we first walked into the room, I think my very first thought was, it is so inviting. It's inviting and cozy and warm, which are all my keywords.
Okay, so Michael, let's turn around and take a look at this wall first. Let me explain to you what happened here. Do you recall what this looked like before?
Yeah.
What did it look like?
TV and a dresser.
A wimpy dresser.
A wimpy dresser. It was, you know,
Newlywed
kind of
dresser.
about this newlywed dresser, right? It was about, you probably put it together. It was the size of the TV, and the TV was up 18 inches higher than it is right now. Do you like the light fixture? I was going to point that out next. That's nice, huh? I used to be a fan. And now that you're looking up at the ceiling, another thing I did was so great. We actually painted the vents to match the ceiling color. Yeah. So now they're less noticeable. You're gonna see I added a ladder. I thought it was kind of nice. These are nice little boxes that you can put things in, and so they're, you know, usable as well. These are candlestick holders, but I use them architecturally. I would not put a candle in there. I wouldn't recommend that. These are battery operated candles. So they go on and off, they're on a timer. So they'll go on, it's really romantic at night. Now if you wanna turn them off if they bug, you can just turn them off. But it's kind of nice to have, and they're, you know, there's no flame, so you don't have to worry about anything. And then I added your caning, because I know
love that.
You wanted the black furniture to be in here. And I think it looks great with the television. Just a few accessories, very, very minimal, because I know you're not a fussy person. She's not fussy, is she? Yeah, you like that? I I thought this would be fun if you're ever, like you're in here, you're putting your makeup on in the morning, your husband's already left for work, and the baby's in here. If you wanted to have toys, because look, if you pull that open, it's a...
There's a toy in there.
Yeah. Well, there looks like there's a receipt. Don't look at that. I've told you before, my favorite sheets in the world are Kiki pants.
Yes.
Yeah, you're familiar with Kiki pants, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, they sent us a set of sheets for your room.
Oh my
And
goodness.
some pajamas, not only for you, but you know, Kiki Pants is actually originally a company that made clothes for babies.
Well, I actually bought some when I was pregnant.
Did you?
It was one of the first things I bought for this little guy.
Oh.
Kiki pants.
Pillows are new. There's memory foam on your bed. You have 2 new duvets and new, the comforters inside are brand new.
She doesn't miss a detail at all. It's not just about how the room looks, it's about how it feels. It's the experience. Like the mattress topper that she put on there, I wouldn't have known had I not sat down on it and was like, this is different.
Remember the size of your nightstands before?
I sure do.
Yes. Now you actually have room. Good for you. All right.
She saw it. She saw it.
You put a graham cracker on that. You're fired.
And the dog hair.
Cracker?
Oh, no. You guys, tonight when you christen the bed, you have to all wear your new Kiki Pants pajamas. You promise?
Yeah.
I have some too if you want me to, you know,
I don't know about
come
that.
over and, you know, hang out. I put in legitimate curtain rods. Those little toothpicks that you had up there before.
Well, look. So, the dresser that you changed and those,
You got them at the same time.
pretty much. We
Yeah,
bought those because after we were married 4 or 5 months, I got put on night shift, so we had to do something.
We literally like overnighted them, put them up there so he could sleep during the day.
And it was done.
And that's the thing, you have intention to go back and like, well, I'll get, you know, real rods and real curtains, and then
Yeah.
you don't do it.
Yeah. Well, here's my point. These are still... Angela, Angela, come here and sit. I'm not...
Did you change our bed?
I put 3 inches of memory foam on it.
Cut.
Oh, I totally forgot to tell you guys. You saw the first part of this video. You thought we were going to do the living room, right? We haven't addressed that. We didn't do the living room, did we? Why?
Well, I was thinking about it, and it's important to our daily life, yes, but being a new mom, I mean, I feel like investing in yourself is sometimes the thing that you put last. And so this room would make me the happiest at the end of the day. I was thinking about function, you know?
Right.
And sometimes joy inspires function. And so maybe now this will inspire me to finally get my act together in the living room.
You can see why everyone loves Angela. She's very well spoken.
Spend the night.
He did it! All right, you guys, I love you. Thank you so much for watching today. If you're interested in knowing how to design your own home and all the tips and tricks and principles that you have seen exercised in this room, join the design sessions. Would you agree with that?
Yes, the link is probably right there or right here.
Yeah, somewhere
Let's
along.
go with right there. You can subscribe right here, and then you can click the link to go to the design sessions right there.
You need to teach me
If you
that.
want to watch another video, click right here.
And we're out. Bye, guys.